What if I told you the reason you keep falling into the same sin is not because you're weak, but because you're fighting it the wrong way? You've prayed, you've cried, you've promised God this is the last time, but here you are again. If that's you, don't skip this video, because what I'm about to share might be the thing that finally sets you free. Let's be honest. You're tired. Tired of the guilt. Tired of the shame. Tired of saying, God, I'm sorry, over and over again. And deep down, you're starting to wonder, is something wrong with me? Why can't I stop? Does God even still want me? But listen carefully. Your struggle with sin does not mean you're fake. It does not mean God has rejected you. In fact, the very fact that you feel convicted means your heart is still alive. The real problem isn't that you sin. The real problem is that you're trying to defeat sin with willpower alone, and willpower will always fail. Here's what nobody tells you. Sin is not just an action. It's a pattern, a cycle. It starts with a trigger, then temptation, then compromise, then sin, then guilt, then repeat. And every time you go through that cycle, it becomes stronger. It's like a chain wrapping around you tighter and tighter. So when you say, I'll never do it again, but you don't change the pattern, you're setting yourself up to fall again. Because sin doesn't start when you do it. It starts long before that. It starts in your thoughts, in your environment, in what you watch, in what you listen to. Quick pause. If this is hitting you right now, comment this. I'm done with this cycle. Type it. Not for me, but as a declaration. Because freedom starts when you decide you're actually tired of being stuck. Now let's keep going. Most people try to fight sin like this. I'll try harder. I'll be more disciplined. I'll resist more next time. But here's the truth. You don't defeat sin by focusing on sin. You defeat sin by replacing it. Let me explain. If your life is empty, sin will fill it. If your mind is empty, sin will control it. That's why just saying stop never works. You need something stronger than the temptation, something that pulls you out of it. And that something is a real relationship with God. Not religion, not routine prayers, not just watching sermons, but actually knowing Him. Because when you start experiencing God, sin loses its power. Let's get real. Here's what you need to start doing today. 1. Cut off your triggers. Be honest. What leads you into sin? Is it your phone? Social media? 2. Replace, don't remove. Don't just remove sin, replace it. Instead of scrolling mindlessly, read something that feeds your spirit. Instead of sitting alone in temptation, pray out loud. Instead of silence, play worship music. You need to fill the space sin used to occupy. 3. Stop hiding. Sin grows in darkness. The more you hide it, the stronger it becomes. Find someone you trust. Talk about it, because what you expose loses power. 4. Run to God, not away. This is where most people get it wrong. After you sin, you feel too dirty to pray, so you avoid God. But that's exactly what the enemy wants. God is not waiting to punish you. He's waiting to restore you. Every time you fall, run back to Him immediately. Not later, not tomorrow. Right there. Certain music, certain people. You can't keep touching fire and expect not to get burned. Delete it. Walk away from it. Yes, it's hard. But freedom is harder if you don't. The truth you need to hear. Listen carefully. You may fall again, but that does not mean you failed. The real failure is giving up. Freedom is not always instant. Sometimes it's a process, a fight, a journey. But every time you resist, you get stronger. Every time you choose God, you break the chain a little more. You are not too far gone. You are not beyond saving. And this struggle does not define you. So if you've been stuck, if you've been battling the same sin over and over, this is your moment. Not tomorrow, not next week, right now. Make a decision. You're not staying in this cycle anymore. And before you leave, I want you to comment this. God, help me change. Just that. Simple, real, honest. Because this isn't just a video. This could be the turning point of your life.